not just another business lesson, it's a warning, a wake-up call, and honestly, an invitation, because the businesses that win in 2026 are not doing what most people are doing right now. They're playing a different game. And if you keep playing the old one, hustling harder, posting more, winging your marketing, avoiding systems, you are not just going to feel behind. You're going to feel exhausted. Effort no longer creates scale, systems do. Okay. And this is where the divide is happening. If your business can't run without you for a week, you don't have a business. You have a job. And 2026 is not friendly to businesses built on burnout. They're just not. But confused buyers don't buy and scattered systems don't scale. Focus isn't limiting. Focus is profitable. Hope is not a marketing plan.
In 2026, the businesses that win aren't doing more. They're built better. This episode breaks down what winning entrepreneurs do, what they stop doing, and how to move from hustle to systems that actually create income. Click the attached video or comment podcast to watch the full version.
Hey there, and welcome back to The Digital Shift. I'm Jessica Green, CEO and founder of the Self-Made Hub, a business strategist, a mentor, and an unapologetic systems nerd. If you're new here, I help entrepreneurs, coaches, and business owners stop duct taping their business together and start building automated systems with strategy that actually scale without living on your phone or burning out. In today's episode, I want to really lean into it's not just another business lesson. It's a warning, a wake-up call, and honestly, an invitation, okay? Because the businesses that win in 2026 are not doing what most people are doing right now. They're playing a different game. And if you keep playing the old one, hustling harder, posting more, winging your marketing, avoiding systems, you are not just going to feel behind. You're going to feel exhausted, wondering why it suddenly feels harder than it used to. So today I'm breaking this down very clearly. The three things that businesses are going to do in 2026 that are winning, okay? And the three things they've stopped doing completely. No fluff, no trends, no hype, just strategy, clarity, and a little tough love, because that's what I'm known for. All right, let's start here. The online space is louder than it's ever been. Can I get an amen? There's so much out there. Attention is shorter. Trust is so much harder to earn. That buying cycle is taking forever. And the algorithm is not your business partner, even though you're trying to treat it as such. What worked even 2 years ago, posting consistently and relying on DMs, launching every time you need cash, that era is expiring. And I don't just say that to scare you. I say it to you so that you will wake up, because effort used to create growth. Now it's infrastructure creates growth. Hear me on that. Effort used to create growth. Now it's all about the systems, the tech, and the infrastructure that's going to create and scale your growth. The businesses that are calm right now, the ones that feel predictable, the ones that aren't panicking every time engagement dips, they aren't lucky. They aren't working harder. They're not posting more. They're built better. Here's the line I want you to sit with. Effort no longer creates scale, systems do. Okay. And this is where the divide is happening. The old game is breaking. And here's what I see every single day inside the Self-Made Hub. Talented entrepreneurs stuck in manual mode. Coaches with great offers, but no clear path to buy. Businesses with traffic, but no one is getting followed up with. Smart people exhausted by doing everything themselves and on manual mode. And here's the truth. The problem is not you. The problem is you're still running your business like a side hustle in a season that requires CEO level infrastructure. And if your business relies on you remembering to do the follow-up, you replying to every DM, you launching every time you need money, you being on all the time, that business is fragile and it could break at any moment without notice. It works when you're well. It breaks when you're tired. It collapses when you want to scale. And I know this because I've been through all of it. So let's talk about the new game. Okay. The first thing that businesses will do and are doing that's winning big in 2026 moving forward, They're building infrastructure before the visibility, not funnels for fun, not tech for tech's sake, but infrastructure. What does that actually mean? A clear back end. We talk about a lot, our hub looks like the cockpit of your business. And it really is, especially if you're talking systems, automation, customer records, funnels, marketing systems, all of it, your learning platform, your community, all of it. It is like your cockpit, okay, of your business, a place for leads to go. It holds all your processes that don't rely on your memory to make sure they get completed, because anything that repeats in your business shouldn't rely on you. Here's the part that people don't love hearing. Infrastructure isn't sexy. It's not glamorous. I think it is. You don't get a ton of likes for it or all the accolades or all the shiny object syndrome on social media, but it's what keeps your business standing when the noise changes and keeps you from burning out. Let me say this plainly. If your business can't run without you for a week, you don't have a business. You have a job. And 2026 is not friendly to businesses built on burnout. They're just not. Hey, quick pause before we continue, because if you're listening to this podcast and thinking, I love the strategy, but the tech still feels overwhelming, you're not alone. That's why Tech Savvy School exists. Tech Savvy School is where entrepreneurs learn how to actually build the systems behind a scalable business. Funnels, automations, workflows, and tools explained in plain language, step by step. No guessing, no duct taping platforms together anymore, just clarity and confidence with the tech that supports your growth. This podcast helps you think differently about your business. Tech Savvy School helps you implement what you're learning. If you're ready to stop feeling stuck on the tech side of things in your business, visit techsavvyschool.com and explore the trainings. All right, let's get back to the episode. So here's do number 2. That was do number 1. Do number 2, pick one offer, systematize it. Don't pick 5. Okay? The second thing winning businesses are doing, they are not juggling 10 offers. They pick one core offer, one clear audience, one primary problem they solve, and then they systematize it, they automate it, they scale it. Most entrepreneurs don't struggle because they lack ideas. Obviously, we are entrepreneurs. They struggle because they never let one idea fully work. They keep pivoting, adding, tweaking, launching something new every month. And do you want to know how I know this? Because I was her. I did this very thing on repeat, and it broke every single time. It wasn't worth it. Let me just tell you from experience, get past doing that, because it will speed you up so much faster once we got done doing that and just built one offer and systematized it, and everything changed. Everything. But confused buyers don't buy, and scattered systems don't scale. Focus isn't limiting. Focus is profitable. Like Natasha and I say on repeat that we heard from a mentor, boring makes billions. And we're going to put that on repeat for all of 2026. The businesses that win in 2026 say boring makes billions. Now, let's make this one thing convert consistently. And once it works, then you can expand, but not before. Man, did we learn that the hard way. Do number 3, operate like a CEO, not a creator. This one's big. Winning businesses in 2026 are going to operate like CEOs, not just, okay, creators ask, what should I post today? And if you're stuck saying that on repeat, really think about whether you're just a creator or you're a business owner, founder, operator that's really looking to scale your business. CEOs ask, what system drives revenue this quarter? Creators chase engagement. CEOs, they design the outcomes before they even happen. This is the shift from posting to operating, reacting to planning, and guessing to guiding. And listen, creativity, content matters. And you don't want to be boring. But content without direction is noise. And in 2026, noise is going to get ignored because there's too much of it. It already started happening throughout 2025, and it's just going to get worse. Now, let's talk about some don'ts. Here's don't number 1. Stop winging your marketing. Let's talk about what the winning businesses have stopped doing and aren't going to be doing in 2026. They stopped winging their marketing. No more let's try this and see. No more random posting. No more hoping something converts. Hope is not a marketing plan. Winning businesses test intentionally. They track what works. They repeat what converts. If you can't clearly explain how someone became a client, neither can your audience. And in the hub, we can show you the tracking in there, and the data in there is insane. So I never loved data so much as when we started plugging all the pieces together. Anytime someone purchases from us or signs up for a workshop or does anything, I can track their entire journey in their customer record. And I can see exactly the breadcrumb trail that led them to make that buying decision or that pull the trigger decision. And it could be 9 months of a breadcrumb trail, but I can see it all. I can see exactly what worked to get the needle moved for them. And if you don't have tracking systems like that, how will you ever measure what's working, what's not, what you should do different, and what can actually scale in your business? All right, don't number 2, stop creating content without a conversion plan. This one's huge. Content without follow-up is just noise. Posting without a path, it's wasted attention. In 2026, every post leads somewhere. It needs to. Every call to action should have a system built behind it. Automation that takes them on a journey, that nurtures them, that follows up with them. Every lead enters a nurture flow campaign. All in automation so that your hands are off of it, so you have freedom. But DM me isn't a system. Posting and praying is not a strategy. Content creates attention. That's it. Systems create the income. And what I see going on out there is a lot of you are creating a lot of attention. And then that's what you think will work, but it's not. What's going to work is you getting money and you getting sales. So you can't just create all of that content and think that the attention, the likes, the plays on the reels, all the things, that's actually what's moving the needle for your business, because it's not. It's going to be the systems that create the income. All right, don't number 3. Stop avoiding systems because they feel uncomfortable. And finally, winning businesses stop avoiding systems because they feel uncomfortable. Discomfort is not danger. Avoidance is. Saying it's just not happening and it's not there. Sticking your head in the sand, knowing that tech is taking over. And if you want to advance, you got to get involved in some sort of AI. You have to get involved in some sort of automations. You have to start building these tech pieces into your business. Most people say, I'm not techie. I'll do systems later. I just want to focus on content. But do you know what's happening while that's happening? It is growing. It's expanding. It is constantly leveling up, and it is not slowing down. So you're going to get left behind on that because it's going to be so hard for you to catch up by the time you get there. So here's the truth. Temporary discomfort is going to prevent permanent chaos. So get uncomfortable with me for a little bit. Let's start putting some systems in. Let's become tech savvy. Systems don't complicate your business. They calm it down. And the businesses that are winning choose short-term effort over long-term burnout. Let's go dive in and dig in and build it once and let 2026 be the year that everything changes for you. Let's make this system, this really simple. Old game, it's hustle. It's manual, it's reactive, it's scattered, it's chaotic. The new game, infrastructure, automated, intentional, predictable, scalable, and calm. Here's the question I would like you to sit with. If your business looked exactly like it does today, would it support the life you want in 2026, 2027, 2028? If your business looked exactly like it does today, would it support the life you're dreaming of having? I know that everybody's going to have big goals. The year is brand new. We're off and running. What is going to change in your business? What is going to level up in your business so you can have it exactly how you want? So here's what you do next. Not everything, not all at once. Okay. Stop adding, clean up what you already have, do some plan to review. If you haven't already, pick one offer you're going to run with this year. If there's one thing I can tell you is pick one offer you're going to run with this year, build one clear conversion path, automate the follow-up, get guidance so you're not building blind. Momentum comes from clarity, not complexity. If this episode hit home, that's not an accident. Inside the Self-Made Hub, we help entrepreneurs make this digital shift step by step with real mentorship, proven systems, and automation that actually makes sense. We are the machine plus the mentorship. And whether that's through our workshops, our labs, or our tech savvy school, or our simple marketplace templates, everything we build is designed to help you scale without chaos. You can grab a 14-day free trial to check out our systems, our education, our mentorship, because you get to spend time with us in those 14 days, and our platform. And it's all free. We just want you to come take a peek under the hood and see what it could be like over here. And before you go, if you're ready to get in the room, learn live, and build alongside us, head over to self-made.biz, click on the events tab. I'm sure we have something coming up for you that you can get involved in to just check us out a little bit more. That's where you're going to find all of our upcoming Digital Shift workshops, some labs, hands-on and practical lessons and events designed to help you build the systems we talked about today. No fluff, no overwhelm, just real strategy and real momentum. 2026 isn't about doing more. It is about getting and building better. And the businesses that win, they don't look busier, they look calmer. I will see you on the next Digital Shift. If you're getting value from these conversations, don't let this be the only episode that you listen to. Every episode of this podcast is designed to help you build a smarter business, one with real systems behind the scenes, not just ideas, motivation, or hustle. We break down what's actually working right now when it comes to automation, content, follow-up, and scaling without the burnout. If you want to see how all of this comes together in real life, I highly recommend watching the Self-Made Hub demo. Inside the Self-Made Hub, you'll see how entrepreneurs turn content into leads and leads into conversations and conversations into consistent sales using simple automated systems that don't feel overwhelming or cold. You can watch the demo anytime at self-made.biz/demo. Then queue up another episode because the shift doesn't happen from one conversation. It happens when you start connecting all the dots. And I'll see you in the next episode.